Okay. Let's not waste time. Let's get started. Yo, what's up, Bat? How you doing? I haven't tested to see if this works, but can you hear music? Guatemala, dude, what are you doing? Ken, cool. I should check something before it gets out of hand. Okay, perfect. Hopefully that should be good. Wildlife bio program. Awesome. I hope you were having a good time hanging out with the parrots and stuff. You're hanging out with creatures more similar to you than human beings are. Well, I don't know if you wanna, or if you even have the ability to, but you wanna try requesting something. Or what's up? How you doing, dude? Hope you've been doing well. Almost ran over some people today, but it didn't happen. Should have done it. Should have done it. I mean, good job. Good job on avoiding the accident. Well, what's up? What have you been up to? Are you doing any gaming? Studying, playing a lot of Taiko. Nice, nice. Taiko's hard, man. I can't do it. Coordination of tapping with both my hands and having to read two different colors. It's too much for me. I can't do it. I'm too old for this, man. Stallion Part 3. Going right to Part 3. Which kills some of your messages. Unfortunate. Hello. There he is. My day was fine. A golden dandelion. I'll have to keep digging. I think it might take a while before I find one of those. What's up, honk? Wait, that's kind of insane. A YouTube music link not being accepted. Owned. How could this even be a link to? That's crazy. Oh, wait. Gotta check something real quick. I'm confused on where the heck this is. Alright, I'm not too pressed on this right now. Press on the link. No. I am really not in the mood for games like that right now. Anyways, Honk, you got some requests? Imagine if instead of Bad Bunny, it was Blade at the Super Bowl halftime show. We would have 10 viewers. It would be the only way to have Kid Rock to have more viewers. Bad Blade. Oh, man. Well, that's just what I call him, because his music is bad. Owned. Destroyed. Train Gang. I should start a plumbing service called Train Gang. I think the hate Demetori gets is literally just because Demetori, I'll say this, a lot of their songs are similar-ish, but I feel like a lot of their best is like their older stuff that doesn't sound quite as similar-ish. Like this song is just incredible. But it's definitely like maybe overexposure. A lot of different Demetori songs get mapped compared to most other artists on Osu. But I don't know. I don't know, man. Also maybe because Demetori isn't mapped to like the lowest common denominator type player. So like your baby aim player can't really play most Demetori maps to begin with. What's up, girl? How you doing? I don't know. I love Demetori personally, so for me it's kind of hard to actually see why people would hate Demetori very much. I just assume it's overexposure plus the difficulty of the maps for the average OC player. I mean, you could say it's Osu, but that's just literally every Toho song. Because Toho music is very highly represented. Why are the Minecraft sounds doubled? Good question. It's probably... Hmm... Let me know if that sounds any different. Or if it's still doubling. Okay. Is it actually? Are you serious? I think I know the reason why, but I think the only way to fix it is literally disable songs. I think the problem is that it's playing through two different audio channels. Doubling isn't that bad. Let me see. There's one other idea I have in my head, just a shot in the dark here, but no, I don't know how this works. Okay. There's always something that goes wrong these days with my stream. And honestly, I'm very much on my mental limit today, so y'all are just gonna have to deal with it. Today has been an endless trial of my patience, and I feel like a monk. Could not name a single thing that has gone right today. Unironically. Yeah. If it's not too bad, I'm really not gonna sit here and trying to fix that right now. Why did it just stop? Okay, I guess I'll press play. That's awesome, Bat. Saw Daddy Longlegs today. Dang. Why your dad's so tall, dude? Yeah, if it's not that noticeable, I'm not gonna bother right now. I just want to relax. Today, like I said, today has been an endless trial of my patience. What did you just add to the queue for? Don't worry about it. All right. Yeah. I haven't really been paying attention, but it hasn't like skipped any requests or anything, has it? I hope not. I think the command that Stream Elements uses is song queue, I think. I haven't really messed around with the settings very much. Is it just queue? One of y'all should try Q. I think that's the only other one I could think of. Not just the letter Q, buddy. Okay, also, for some reason, it is just not auto-playing anymore. Just very slowly. Well, I don't feel like waiting. Wait, actually, I wonder if that's a setting. I haven't actually checked if that's a thing. No, I have the delay literally to 0 seconds. So, weird. Okay. I mean, that's not the worst. Set it to 1. Sure, I could try that. Honestly, though, if that's like the only problem with this thing, I don't care at this point. Every other program that I've tried to use has a really major drawback. I think it's just, for some reason, impossible to find the perfect program. Alright, since no one else did it. Oh, what is the command for this, dude? I swear there is one. Oh, wait. I'm so confused, though. There definitely is one. I'm so confused. Okay. Like, whatever, dude. Song queue. Song queue. Wait, true. That's a true. Alright, hopefully no more distractions. His last few chunks have been slow from distractions. Alright, tough blocks definitely help. They make you use the keyboard in programming. It's over. You already failed. What a nice, relaxing tune this is. Okay, I think setting it to 1 second actually fixed it. Or what is this, dude? Budding cave moss. I see there's a video, and I'm low-key staring at this video very confused. Why is this beat getting to me? Dude, I can't believe Mustard wrote this beat. And it broke again. You're not the IT goat anymore, Honk. I'm sorry. It's either that or that beat was so good it decided we didn't need to listen to anything anymore. Alright, let's see how long it takes. I am not going to mess with it for like another minute. I wonder if I should set it to like 5 seconds. I wonder if 1 second causes it to like freak out if it doesn't load it in time. Well, thank goodness there's no dogs watching. Alright, I think it actually, like, I think 1 second broke it, so... I'm gonna set it to, like, 5 seconds. Who requested this? Was this you, Thor? Yes. Dude, I already imagine this is what's going on in your brain, like, half of the day. This vein of tough blocks is helping a lot. Maybe we won't be spending a literal eternity on this chunk today. Oh, and it helps that there's a little air pocket here as well. Oh, do you mind? How rude. It's a little glitch with OBS. I think I have the music and Minecraft volume playing through the same audio track. Just deal with it today, Jeff. At least we got music this time. Calling it the next troll face song. Okay, it's legit not auto-playing stuff. Is there a setting for autoplay? Yeah, I have it enabled. Should I just disable it? I don't know, man. And they tried turning it on and off again. I did flip the switch at least once. I could try again, I suppose. Oh. What is this? What did you send, Grill? Nah, they turned high score into the almond break. Alright, let me actually autoplay media. What if I just leave it off? I'm gonna just leave it off and see what happens. This is like if an Osu player decided to open a music program for the first time. And the only two songs they've ever listened to in their life is High Score and Over the Flood. Alright, enjoy your writing, Jeff. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, so having autoplay off does in fact not turn the autoplay on. This is incredible news. Now if we click autoplay, and then I guess I still have to play it manually from there, but we shall figure out if it'll actually autoplay stuff from there. Jonga would never make a song that bad. Forgot to put them away from yesterday. Thankfully, I remember how many it was. Well, I sure hope they do, because that's where I'm ending up soon. I think there is a timeline where I would just be a farm boy. Alright, better autoplay. Better do it. Okay, it did autoplay, but there was nothing else in the queue, so it's using from my playlist. So I don't know if it actually is gonna work properly or not. How English sounds to Japanese people. Incredible. This is the world's best engineer. This is what he does in his free time. Or in his studying time, rather. Wait, Honk, hear me out. Engineer, Japan. Think about this. From Japan. Didn't they actually have that and he got, like, arrested? Or, like, sent to jail? Jeez. Alright, let's see if the autoplay will work. Oh my god. It worked? Where do you buy good clothes? You need R farm. I don't know, dude. I literally don't buy clothes. I just don't do this. Yeah, I get it. I'm just the wrong person to ask, unfortunately. I literally have not updated my wardrobe very much in the last few years. I personally like to wear my clothes until they are literally unusable. Although it's bad because some of my wardrobe is literally like irony type clothing. And it's like, I probably should just get rid of them. Nah, you should get your clothing from like a popular YouTuber actually. Yeah, get that Jake Paul merch. I'm gonna say something crazy right here. I don't wear jeans. I find jeans to be a terrible thing to wear. Really baggy ones and wear the worst fill you can find. I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of wearing really baggy clothing on purpose. It's not really my thing. And I think the autoplay broke again. Dude, why can't I just find one application that just doesn't have some really weird reason that I can't use it without, like, alt-tabbing constantly? I see. Yeah, I think every time I've ever purchased, or not purchased, but like worn jeans in my life, they were like not very comfortable because they were too small. Yeah. I don't understand why it's just literally not auto playing. Not that I really want to listen to this request, but like it just literally isn't playing. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think I'm really starting to just want to give up on doing live song requests. It's just not worth it, I think, at this point. Literally every program I use has very weird drawbacks. Nope. Just play brown noise instead. Nah, if I do that, I'll start getting sleepy. Brown note. Me when I eat a lot of fiber. I think this is a good method. I think you should do this on your exam that you're about to get a 50 on. Unless it's already too late. Yeah, if it's only gonna get harder, you absolutely need to do the best you can on the easy parts for sure. Here, you know what? Since song requests aren't even working anymore, I can literally just fix the Minecraft audio now. That should be better now, hopefully. Is Minecraft audio better now? Yeah, cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think it might be time to just give up on song requests. I could try and figure out a different way to have stream engagement if that's what I'm looking for. I already have it disabled on my end, Honk, by the way. What's up, Sarah? How you doing? What's up, Zelda? What's up, guys? Honk. I am literally... You have no idea how hard I'm trying to avoid crashing out today. I'm just gonna... I'm just not. I'm okay. Today's been a test of my patience, but I'm okay in this very moment. It's just one of those days where everything goes wrong, but it's okay because tomorrow will not be like that, surely. Surely. Just chill though. I'm doing my mining. I'm enjoying it too. That's the other thing. It's nice to be getting back into the groove of things. I do think it helps to have my little project to look forward to. All I need to do is just start my stream like at least an hour earlier though. I'm low-key starting it too late into my night. But it's all good. It's all chill. I am impressed. It's all good though. Sure, Honk. Whatever you say. Unfortunately, you have to be a real criminal to be the president these days. You haven't committed enough crimes yet. You can't be president unless you have at least 91 criminal charges against you in a court of law. True. True. Me when my job description is literally just lie for the pedo president. By the way, lying under oath. Nothing ever happens. From time to time, something happens. We just have to be the ones to make something happen. That is the unfortunate reality. It's in your hands, Honk. Be the something that happens. Politician is like the second worst job. What's the worst job? Want. Bless you. Quantitative finance? I'm gonna be real, I don't know what that is. At least not by that description. They rate programs to win on the stock market. Oh, man. Stockbroker, but they're programmers. Okay. I understand now. Also, you don't have to be a politician to make something happen. Activists exist. And frankly, politicians are probably not going to be the ones to save us. Or at least not the current cohort. Imagine your sole job for 40 years is to make money, you don't even create anything. That basically just sounds like what minimum wage workers do. You just make money for the guy at the top and you don't even create anything. Where's the guy from Mr. Robot to wreak havoc? Yeah, so honestly, that's not the worst job, Honk. Like, yeah, your existence is meaningless, but at least you have 500k a year with your meaninglessness. You can do something with that. Minimum wage workers are the ones actually creating things. Yeah, we create money for the billionaires and the rich people. I'm also heavily generalizing. Yeah. I mean, I definitely think the stock market is a scam and one of many contributing features of our society crumbling. So I definitely would feel terrible doing anything related to the stock market, even if it would benefit me greatly in terms of financial freedom. You know, I think there's something else that I could do instead. I think the government should pay me $10 million. I think this is a good idea. You know, I'll say this though, as someone whose main occupation has been like food industry work, there is definitely a lot of low points, but it does feel nice to like be feeding people. It definitely does feel more useful than someone whose entire purpose is to game the stock market. Like, at least I'm providing, like, an actual thing for people. Someone who does quantitative financing literally does nothing to benefit society at all. And with fast food theory, you can mess up their food. Yeah, but like, even like fast food, as terrible as it is for you and as it is in general, and with how you get treated and everything and pay, still more honorable than being a stock bro. Being one of those guys whose entire life revolves around the stock market. Because at least food is an intrinsic need that all of us, like, we all need food. We don't all need fast food, but, like, fast food is still better than gaming the stock market so that way you make tons of money at the expense of everyone else. Alright, Honk, be honest with me. How many times have you stepped on someone's burger? Once again, never forget which jobs turned out to actually be essential in 2020. My job was determined to be essential. I literally worked at a bakery. And I just remember being told COVID was not a legitimate excuse to miss out on work. You have smashed food and vaped on it. These customers better have actually been bad, or else I would have to say that you were in the wrong here for doing this. Although I will say, if you see a crying baby in a restaurant, you absolutely should be allowed to throw ice cream at it, like directly on its forehead. You literally could have, Honk. You literally could have. Nah, but how many spoiled brats did you have to give ice cream? None. The spoiled brats were all adults. God. Isn't that actually true though? It's kind of horrifying when you realize that adults are actually just big children. Especially the ones that never mature. Mostly give kids 50% off because they were nicer on average. I see. That's actually interesting. I'll say that I think the types of jobs I worked, I didn't really interact with kids that much. So it's kind of hard for me to know. I feel like an ice cream type, like a place that serves ice cream, obviously you would see kids more often. I think it's just the nature of the types of places I worked at where it was mainly adults. And also, like, usually kids who are, like, really bad, for the most part, probably just a reflection of their parents and the adults around them. Wait, I just got an idea. Sometime this weekend, I should eat 0 calories of food all day. And then for dinner, I just have like a quadruple scoop of ice cream to get all of my calories for the day. Genius? You have done this. I could actually believe this. Honk, you strike me as the kind of guy who has like the zigzag diet, like unintentionally. Like you have days where you eat like 500 calories, and then you have days where you eat like 50,000 calories. And you just alternate between this. Honestly, though, I kind of get it. Like, as I've been doing my weight loss, I really do think, like, obviously not that extreme, but like, having like a zigzag type eating pattern is actually not that bad at all. As long as it averages out to what you need nutrition-wise, doesn't really matter. You lost way last summer by just not eating. I mean, it's just calories in versus calories out. Okay, but Hunk, you see, every day that you only had 1k calories meant you had another 1k calories to use later in your life. So there's just gonna be a day in your life where you can have 100,000 calories in a day, and it's fine. You're just saving up, yeah. I think the zigzag works best because what I'm realizing is that there's certain foods that if I want to eat, it's just basically impossible to fit into like a very strict like 19 to 2100 calorie type regimen every day. Like if I want to eat a pizza, that's just not happening unless it's literally the only thing I eat all day. And even then I would be over on calories just from that alone. But like if I eat like a pizza one day and then the next day I have like 1000 calories worth of like chicken, bean, and rice, then it's fine. It averages out. College fixed your eating habits. You can feel full after 2 slices of pizza. I envy this. 2 slices of pizza would not be enough. I unfortunately have the the need to eat an entire medium pizza, like a 10-inch pizza. But I also just don't eat pizza very much anymore as a result. Yeah, there was a time in my life where I was having pizza like twice a week. I do think there is truth in what you're saying though, Honk. I actually do think in some way I've already readjusted my eating habits in terms of like what I used to eat over a year ago would make me feel like deathly full now. Like I would not be able to eat that much in one sitting. So it's definitely happened for me, but not to the extreme that you're at. But I'm also probably not near the weight you're at anyways, so it's not really a fair comparison regardless. But yeah, I think that that's really just what you have to do. You just have to eat less, feel hungry until you just kind of adjust. But of course, not like starving type hungry. Need that Kirk. Look, as long as you don't do anything to yourself, then whatever, sure. bloated. Is it like acid reflux or something? Or is it literally just overeating? Literally just gas. So what you're saying is that when I get a bill for the natural gas usage I have, it's actually coming from you? Is this what you're telling me right now? Is this where natural gas comes from? Also, today I learned that you're just a cow, is what you're telling me. Honk is responsible for 50% of the methane released into the atmosphere. Dude, they know, they know. What is hyperhidrosis? Okay. See, what you gotta do is you just gotta use an entire bar of soap a day. Dang, dude. That's very unfortunate. I'm gonna give you a firm handshake and then my hand turns into the Sahara Desert or the Amazon rainforest. What's up, Muffin? How you doing? Doing okay? Alright. Just need to take a quiz right now saying if the weekend all free to do nothing. You should do a little quick overthrow of the government for your weekend if you have nothing better to do. That's what all the cool kids are doing these days. Really hope I don't have tons of lava to deal with. Can't wait for summer to roll around, try new substance combinations. Oh boy. But if you tried water plus uranium-238? True. Uranium is a very high calorie food. Not that someone should, but I really would like to see someone try eating a billion calories of uranium. Just to see what would happen. Like, how many of those calories can your body even actually process? Uranium. Yummy. Probably none. What if there was like a weird middle ground of like you eat just enough uranium not to get poisoned, but it just helps you with your diet. So you're telling me I won't just magically gain 500 pounds by eating a tiny speck of uranium? Sad. Get it?